What's up, y'all? Here we are, another Thursday night the Lord has blessed us with, and He brought you in here to join me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you. I truly do. I had a lot going on this week, huh? We got to get into that in just a little bit. But first, let's see who's in the house with us here. First one in is Grammy C. All right. Daniel L.S. For some reason, YouTube has changed pretty much everybody's name here. They have a number tagged on them now. So, sorry about that. I'm not going to read those numbers. But there's Grammy. Who else we got here? Noel P is with us. See your new name, Noel? That's ridiculous. And look at what they did with Lady Prepper. Look at that. That's
now
crazy.
I don't know who my real name is.
Yeah. All right. Debbie Jones is with us, and I'm pretty sure Rob will be there with her. I have no doubt. I might click on some folks twice because I'm not familiar with these names. There's a new one right there, Scream Bean. All right, thank you so much for being here. Michelle J. Hey, your name stayed the same, thank goodness.
She fixed it.
Yeah, you fixed it. That's great. Lynn Stalker, look at your name, Lynn. Go on YouTube, you guys, and correct these things. There's a Virginia bushcrafter, the man right there. He put out a great video today on a knife. You guys got to go over there and check that out. He's always putting those tools up that'll help us when we're out in the woods, and I appreciate it. So go check that channel out for him. Buzz Runner's with us, the man right there, one of the original crew. Come on down. Who else we got?
Oh, this is funny.
What?
Bill Kilmer's changed to Old Man Survival.
Old Man Survival was
That's
Bill Kilmer.
Yeah,
All
when
right.
you get down to him. Wow.
Right. Looks like, come on down here. I know there's a few more in here. Oh, if I miss you, I apologize. I truly do, guys. But like I said, they've changed all these names. Nick L., thank you, buddy. Thank you for being here. JS Genesis Design. There we go. Yeah, yours stayed the same. Thank goodness. Who else we got down here? Linda Farrow. Look at what they did to you. Daniel is with us. Daniel's, yeah, there we go. 5984. I guess you're the 5,984 Daniel on YouTube. There's the Saint. All right, his name stayed the same. Tammy Joe's with us. J1's in the house. There's Son. All right, good to see you, brother.
So when you saw Screen Bean, that's Grammy C's daughter.
Grammy C's daughter is Screen Bean. All
Yeah.
right. Well, then we'll have to give her a wrench, won't we?
Yeah.
Good to see Son in the house with us. David T4102. The Raider is with us. Who else we got down here? Scorpion Metals. Good to see you, brother. All right. And there's Scruffy Scrubs. All righty then. There's the man right there, the Rural Report. All right. Y'all know who that is. Go over and check that channel out. He's always got something for you every day. And it's always good. It's never a waste of time. That's the good thing about it. There he is. Hill Bill. The man right there, y'all. Patriot Ordnance is with us. Kathy C is in the house. Look what they did to your name. Kathy C 2400. Looks like the Raider's in here with us. There he is right there. And the EMT is in the house with us. There we go. Demo Man Don. Who else we got down here? Old Man Survival coming from St. Cloud. Who that used to be, you said?
That's Bill Kilmer.
Bill Kilmer. All right. I got to remember that now. Change your name on me.
Philip Dixon's here.
Who else we got down here? Come on down. Come on down. Well, y'all got a good conversation going. That's great. That's what we're here for. We're here to socialize, y'all. There's the farmer right there. Yep, from the Republic of Michigan. Janet Neese, is that Janet?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there she is. They changed your name too. All right. I'm seeing some down here I've seen before. I ain't seeing Philip
He's
anywhere.
down at the bottom.
CC's back. All right. Thank you so much. And there's Philip right there. Look what they did to you, brother. Go into YouTube, y'all, and get them numbers off your names. I don't know why they did that. That's screwing me up on my end, that's for sure. But I'm about to hit the bottom here. Did I call out metal textile? There he is right there. All right. And that's it. I'm at the bottom. All righty then. I'm sure y'all watching what's going on. We don't talk much about what's going on in DC, but we have to tonight because it might affect us. Could get nasty, but we're going to do that in just a few minutes. Got a couple other things I want to touch on here. One is this one right here. The NFL commissioner said that the halftime show this year is going to be a uniting moment. It's going to be good for everybody.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
And all he's doing is just trolling Donald Trump. That's all he's doing with this. Now I got something for Mr. Goodell right there. You know what unites people? Sports, not politics. You're doing this for political reasons, and you need to stop it. I know you think, you're going to be around forever. The NFL is making money hand over fist, but it's not making what it used to, and you don't have the viewers on TV damn near what you used to, or the fans in the stands. I hadn't watched an NFL game in how long?
We usually watch a couple of the playoff games.
Yeah, we watch a couple of playoff games, but I mean, in the season, I probably hadn't watched one. I hadn't watched one since they went on with all that BLM crap on their field and was pushing that crap at halftime. Stop with the politics. Every sports, organization in America needs to stop with the politics, because we don't want to watch games to have politics pushed down our throat. And maybe someday, the NFL, the NBA, NASCAR, baseball, all of them, maybe they'll learn that someday. I wish they would learn it sooner than later. I hadn't watched a baseball game in probably 20 years. College baseball, I did.
Banana ball.
Yeah, banana ball. I watched banana ball. But here's something else we need to keep an eye on. Right now, it don't seem like it's that bad, but the U.S. is moving a lot of military assets into the Caribbean. Now, I don't know if they're just going to do that and use this as like an exercise, or if they have something planned, but we do need to keep an eye on it. That's for sure. But just kind of keep an eye on it. What's Grammy got going here?
She said hers didn't change. She had a number on the end of it, but it didn't change. She
All
always
right.
was
Yep,
Gracie 70.
70 was always there. That's
Yeah.
right. But you guys can see they changed a lot of names here. So go to your profile and change it back. But let's get on with it. I told you guys last Thursday night, I had a video ready for you.
Yeah.
You heard the laugh.
I think like 3 people got to see it maybe.
Yeah, it was up for maybe 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, I couldn't see it. By the time you told me it was up, it was gone.
And YouTube took it down. It was a joke. I mean, it looked like this in like 2 or 3 minutes. That's what was on the page. So, and of course they had to send me an email to let me know, like I didn't know. They said it violated their firearms policy because I showed you a firearm and told you, while I was mentioning it, I mentioned the name, the company name. And I told you it was on sale, how much you could get it for. Just like thousands and thousands and thousands of other videos out there. So I appealed their decision.
Was your scope the problem?
No, scope wasn't the problem. And then this is what I got back. Ta-da! The appeal was rejected. That's it. That's as far as I could go with it. In case you don't know it, the only way you can contact YouTube is with emails. And if they decide to just not answer you, There's no other way to contact them. Like right now, they haven't paid me a penny in over 2 years. I shoot them an email. When am I going to get paid? When am I going to get paid? Never hear nothing. There's nobody you can call on the phone and get it straight. And it's like this right here. When I appeal that, I can't email them and say, what did I do wrong? They never told me that. All it was is, okay, we don't like what you put here, so we're going to block it. It's gone. Nothing I can do with it. It's a damn good video too. I wish you guys could have seen it.
Screen Bean said they did the same thing on TikTok. They ban it and then they don't tell you why. You
Yeah,
have no idea what you did wrong.
same thing on TikTok. That's why I'm not on TikTok. I mean that because I don't trust the Chinese. But people that want to go there, more power to them. Hope it works out great. But it's ridiculous. So instantly I thought, okay, fascism, right? So I had to go look up the definition of fascism to make sure I was right. First mistake was going to Google.
DuckDuckGo had a good one.
Right here. Okay. Basically, it's somebody that's cruel, unscrupulous, arrogant, an obstructionist, anti-liberal of the benefit class, and then of course bullies are considered Nazis. But just in case you didn't get that, you're a fascist if you're anti-liberal and you're a bully. So if you're conservative, you're a fascist. If your child is bullying somebody in school, they're a fascist. This is what they're doing with words, okay? You know me, I ain't gonna leave it there. So I went and broke out the old dictionary. All right, I've had this for years. I got this when I was in college, actually. And I looked up the definition of fascist, or fascism, I should say. And it's exactly what I thought it was. Fascism, controlling the talk or behavior of others for political means or by fear and prosecution, which means legal means. So that's not what a fascist is anymore. That's what I thought it was. I always thought that's what a fascist was. But not anymore. Italy leaders in World War II were fascists. Yes, they were. I think there was a fellow named Hitler that was a fascist too. What you got?
Michelle asked, can you shed some light on the Rumble Live? I don't know what she's talking about.
A Rumble Live. Oh, I went over there and tried that out. Excuse me, guys. And I found out that if you're going to do a live stream on Rumble, you can do it for 120 seconds.
Oh, geez.
Unless you go through some kind of, you're verified and you're paying some kind of fee and every month and stuff like that. But I can only do it for 120 seconds. And that's why we're still here instead of on Rumble. I'm thinking about going over to X, starting to do these on X. I'm looking into that now so I can get away from this fascist YouTube who's using their power to control what I say and what I show you. That's fascism. But it's their platform and they can do what they want with it. And that's why I'm trying to get the hell away from it. But what I don't understand is, like I said, there's probably 1 million videos out there with guys doing the exact same thing I did. And they obviously weren't taken down like mine was because they're there for you to see. Now, I got a comment from somebody, or was it an email? I think it was an email. It said that, I probably said something wrong. Isn't that the definition of fascism? They control what you say. But like I said, this is their platform. If they don't want me showing you that, then guess what? I just can't do it. It's that simple. I have no recourse other than that right there. That's it. That's the end of the line. But I mean, I just wanted you guys to know I didn't drop the ball when I told you last week I had a video ready for you. It was there, it was done, it was good.
And it was gone.
But yeah, then it was gone.
It was there, it was good, and it was gone. I didn't get to see it.
But
Well, I did. You showed it to me.
yeah, I showed it to her when I made the video before I posted it. Was there anything inappropriate in that video?
I searched it. And I was trying to read it with their crazy mind thought, and you showed a price of something. Would they think you're trying to sell something, or?
Yeah, I guess they thought
I
I
don't
was
know.
trying to sell them.
I was trying to read outside the box, but you
I
didn't say
wasn't
anything
trying to
weird.
sell anything. I was showing you what it was, how much it would cost you, and where you could buy it. I wasn't selling anything. But like I said, that's done 1,000,000 times a day on YouTube by other people.
Somebody said
So-
some asshat probably reported you. It wasn't up long enough to be reported.
No,
It was up like 2 minutes.
the algorithm caught it.
Yeah, it was definitely computer generated.
Yeah. But, that's why I say I said something wrong. I don't know, but we're going to try to do it again. But I did get a strike, and I was told, that if it happened again, my account would be suspended. I don't know for how long.
Ooh, Debbie got to see it.
Uh,
She must have been right on top of her phone.
Debbie
when
saw it?
happened. Yeah.
Good. All right. I hope you enjoyed it, and I
Yeah.
hope you took advantage of it, because that's a great deal. Okay. But I didn't drop the ball, guys. I did that for you. I did a little short on Tuesday. I hope you saw that. Just talking about how we all need to, at our age, we got to slow down. We can still do the things we used to do. We just can't do them as quick. Have to take a break every now and then. What was that old saying? Takes me all night to do what I used to do all night. That's me now. But let's get into it. Let's get into what we need to watch out for, because there's some stuff coming that is ridiculous. And we'll start right here with this guy. Don't know if y'all heard about this guy. He was in Atlanta. He was just driving through a neighborhood, saw a Trump sign, went nuts, jumped out of his car, tore down the sign, started shooting in the house. Just crazy. Just a crazy bastard.
Dang, I missed that.
And they're everywhere, guys. They're everywhere now. I'm sure some of you saw this bimbo, during the No Kings protest, Mock and Charlie Kirk getting murdered. Turns out she's a elementary school teacher, and her principal took to social media defending her, saying that people shouldn't pick on her because of what she did. Well, guess what? If she can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I think there was a president that said that, and he was a Democrat, best I can recall. So she wants to get out there and make an ass out of herself. Somebody calls her on it. She just has to live with it. But the problem is, these people are teaching our children. I don't know how many times I've touched on this subject here. But people like that need to be dealt with, not defended. But the school wants to defend her. If that was one of my children's teacher, no, they wouldn't be going to school there anymore. I don't think any American child should be going to these public schools. If you can't afford private schools, take some courses, learn how to school them at home, and do it yourself. They'll get a better education, believe me. Because these people are out there, they're crazy, and it's going to get worse if they don't do something about this shutdown. Go ahead and get into that right now while I'm touching on it. But, on November 1st, all the SNAP money goes away. And there's already thousands and thousands of people on YouTube, on X, Snapchat, wherever, TikTok, complaining about they are not going to get their money on the 1st of November. I don't know how they figure it's their money. I think it's called welfare. But, they're not, they say this is an entitlement program. Welfare is an entitlement program. No, it's not. No, it is not. Food stamps, welfare, are not nobody's entitled to that. That's charity. The only thing that you are entitled to is your Medicare that you paid for and your Social Security payments that you paid for. You're entitled to those. All that other stuff, nobody's entitled to it. But of course, politicians hung a name on it to make it look like these people that sit on their ass and do nothing all day, squirt out babies so they can get more money. They put a title on it so it would look, everybody wouldn't think it was so bad. Entitlement. It's an entitlement program. No, it's not. That's crap. But that's just my opinion. And I'm not wrong. But what's going to happen on November 1st if they don't free up this money? It's going to be ugly. People are all over social media talking about, like I said, how it's their money. And there are others telling people that if they don't get their money on November 1st, they need to just go to the store and take what they want.
That's what Grammy just said. She's been hearing about looting.
Yeah, just go take it. It's entitlement. They're entitled to it. It's reparations, is what they're saying. And there are thousands and thousands and thousands of videos saying that. And there are millions of stupid people out there that believe it, that they can do that. But there are some that are even smart enough to say, no, don't go in the store and try to start looting the stores because you might get arrested. Wait until grandma comes out of the store with her shopping cart and rob her. Take her items. Take her shopping cart. She's not going to fight against you if you do that. So they're basically promoting robbing people in the parking lots. And they specifically saying older people, older women, older men, or women with children.
Linda Vera said you could do grocery pickup curbside, have the people bring your groceries out to you.
Yeah, you can do that. That's a good idea. Do some curbside shopping. But another thing that people are saying, hang on, guys. Ooh, getting a dry throat bad tonight. The air's dry. But another thing that a lot of people are looking at is food deliveries. Having food delivered to your home. You know, like DoorDash or
like we did during the
like COVID.
Yeah.
But that might make you a target if things get so bad that if you live in an area like an apartment complex or a lower income area, that might make you a target. Somebody might see those deliveries coming to your home and decide they're just going to come in here and take what you got. You need to think about that. Got to think about your options. Now, what can you do about it? I don't like to present a problem unless I have a solution.
So shopping next week.
This week.
Well,
this is the
Halloween's
23rd. This is the 23rd.
Yeah, before next Friday.
Go shopping before the 1st of November. Stock up. Get you, a little extra bread, a little extra milk, extra carton of eggs or whatever. Just do it before November 1st. That way you won't have to be out in that mess if it does happen. Now, I don't think it'll happen. I think the Democrats will cave before November 1st because they know the vast majority of Americans are blaming this square on them. Right now, it's not really hurting anybody. But if they cut off that money on the 1st, 8 million people are on food stamps? Yeah. And that 8 million people don't get their food. They don't give a damn whose fault it is. They're going to go out and do what they have to do to get what they need to feed their kids and to feed themselves. And I think the Democrats are smart enough to know that. Don't know if you guys saw this. I'm going to have to do a screen share on this because I couldn't find a video that I could download and show it here.
Michelle said it's 42 million.
42 million people are on food stamps? Wow. Let me share this with you. Bring it up there. I don't do this very often, so Give me a minute to make sure I get it right. There we go. Listen to this.
I mean, shutdowns are terrible. And of course, there will be, families that are going to suffer. We take that responsibility very seriously. But it is one of the few leverage times we have.
It's that simple. All this is to them is a ploy. That's Catherine Clark from Massachusetts. She's a congresswoman up there. And that should have ended her career right there. She just admitted she don't care if Americans suffer. As long as the Democrats have a little bit of leverage to use to try to get power. That's exactly what she admitted right there. And I don't know why every Democrat in the party is not down her throat. The only reason I can think is because they believe exactly the way she does. She don't care if you suffer. She don't care if there's families out there that have to feed their kids on November 1st. She don't care.
Schumer used the same language. He said, we're looking better every day that we're shut down.
Yeah, Schumer said it's better for the Democrats every day. They don't care about you. They don't care about me or anybody out here. That one interview right there should have been the end of her career, and it should have been the end of this shutdown because it exposed everything that these Democrats are doing to use Americans to get power. And they don't care if people are going to shoplift or rob or steal or do whatever they've got to do on November 1st. She don't. Now, hopefully there's at least 5 of them up there with enough damn sense to say, we can't let this happen. And they'll vote with the Republicans before November 1st. That's why I don't know if there's 5 of them that smart.
There's only
I know
one.
Fetterman is.
Fetterman could talk some sense into some of them.
I can't believe John Fetterman is the most level-headed Democrat in this country.
Right.
Because he was basically brain dead. The party got behind him and because they thought they could get him in office and use him as a puppet, and he was going to do exactly what they wanted them to do.
And he recovered.
And it turned out, no, that didn't work out too well. But just like everything else the Democrats are doing, that didn't work out too well. So thank goodness that one come back to bite them in the butt. Go shopping before November 1st. If you have to go out after that, make sure you have your little buddy on your hip with you. Don't go anywhere without it. Tomorrow or any other day, but especially on November 1st and after that. Because you have to be able to protect yourself. Hopefully you live in a state that promotes that lets that happen. And you're not in a communist state like where she came from. I was going to say a name and I'm not going to.
Michelle said John Fetterman is the only one to go into rehab and come out more conservative.
Yeah. That's because he wasn't fighting drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
He was fighting stupidity. And he said, whoa, this is stupid. I'm not going to do this anymore. But yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I'm going to get out of here. Getting a little hot under these lights. But I do want to remind you about the book. My book's on sale. There's a link down below in the description. It's on Kindle for a whopping $1. Everybody can afford $1, okay? It's an audio book for $3.99, or you can get a print copy for what, $5.99?
Yeah.
I priced them as low as I could. Go get a copy. You got a copy. Go get it. But there's a minimum fee I could have to charge on print books and audio books to cover the expense of actually producing those. And I made it as low as I could. I'm not making anything on these things, guys. Seriously. And the Kindle book, like I said, it's just $1.
It's just
Come
a
on.
little baby book.
Yeah, it's just $1. It's a good little story. Lady Prepper got the first copy. There it
I
is right
ordered it
there.
at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, there it is. She ordered it as soon as it hit the market on Amazon.
Michelle's asking how does she get a signed copy? Got some coming.
Shoot me an email. You got my email. Let me put that up there just in case. But if you want a signed copy, Come on, put it up there. There it is.
NC Prepper ordered theirs.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
If
James.
you ordered it, thank you so much. But shoot me an email. There's the email address right there. I'll sign a copy, send it to you. It ain't gonna be much, believe me. Whatever the shipping cost is, plus my cost for the book, I get a good deal on them. But I can't even get copies till November 14th. All the ones they did, I guess for this run, I can't get them. I have to wait. They're gonna do another run on them, I guess, November 14th, and I get some from that run. So
Somebody wants to know if you signed my book.
mm,
Show
Yeah.
them you signed my book.
Uh,
Show them the cover.
right here. Yeah, I signed
He
it
said, "I love you, doll."
right there. All right. Yeah. But I will definitely get you a signed copy. I'm not gonna make anything on them.
Linda asked what the title was.
The title is Not Ready for Darkness. Okay, there we go. Go over to Amazon, check it out. Just click on books and then put in the title and bam, it'll pop up there. That's not my real name, of course, you guys saw that. I used K.D. Pender. It's not my typical genre. That's totally out of my normal genre. I'm working on a 5th novel right now. That's why you're not seeing a lot of videos from me. But this is apocalyptic genre, and that's why I used a pen name. So whoever wants a signed copy, shoot me an email right down there. I'll take care of you as soon as I get them. Like I said, I can't get in until November 14th. So hey, I wrote it. You'd think I'd be able to get a copy.
Tell them who you know.
But I know people already has them. Right here's one. I can't get them, but hey, thank you guys for being here. I love you all. Hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to try to put together another video this weekend. Hopefully they'll let me post it this time. It's going to be something simple, clean, and easy. Something we all overlook. We might all overlook. We got to make sure we don't anymore, and I'm going to remind you of that. But with that, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Stay strong. Keep prepping. Keep your eyes on what's happening. All right? The Orlando Prepper is out.